Hey everyone, what is good? Welcome back to the channel. This is Silver Hyena, and for today's video, I'd like to revisit one of my very first watercolor sets that I ever bought. Heck, one of my earliest reviews. Of course, I'm talking about the Master's Touch Watercolor Travel Set. This was the little set that began an obsession. Of course, at the time I had no idea. Just the monster that would be unleashed through this one fateful purchase. But after these just chilled vacantly in storage for nearly 3 years at this point, possibly more, I felt the urge to try them out again. You know, just to see if they were as nice as I remembered. First thing about this wonderful little set is just how neatly compact it is. It even comes with a nifty 2-piece brush. And of course, any watercolor set that comes with a built-in palette is an automatic win in my book. So the packaging and functionality of said packaging gets an easy A+. But how do the paints themselves perform? The last time I had used these watercolors, I didn't have a lot of experience with watercolors in general. Now that I've had the opportunity to try out a multitude of different watercolors, some good, some bad, some absolutely dreadful, I can say with all sincerity that these really aren't bad at all. Hardly the greatest, but far superior to Artist's Loft, I can tell you that. While not as terrible as I initially thought, Artist's Loft is still quite low on my list of watercolors. Like, I just can't. These, however, I think would be a great, relatively low-cost introduction to watercolors. Now, at the time I got them, I think they were about $14. Of course, it has been a while. The other thing I've noticed is that Hobby Lobby is no longer doing their half-off sale on Master's Touch every other week anymore. That was a disappointment. Now it's 40% off Master's Touch, if that, thanks for nothing, inflation. Okay, it's better than nothing, but it's still disappointing. Okay, back to the paints. While they have some larger sets available, I find the color selection in this one to be quite adequate. Of course, I do like more colors too. I think that the only thing I would change about this set would be to take out the white and put in a pink of some sort, but that's just me. I just love the size of this set overall. It's just so neat and compact. It's perfect for travel. The other thing that I'd like to mention, Master's Touch doesn't get that chalkiness that Artist's Loft and other discount watercolors sometimes leave behind. However, do be aware that these paints don't re-wet very well on the paper, which can be a mixed blessing, honestly. Thankfully, you can layer these paints with little trouble, a good quality in any watercolor. Overall, I think these watercolors hold up quite nicely. I would feel confident in recommending these for anybody to just try out and see if they like them. Now, I've also used the Master's Touch watercolor pans that came in the tin case. Those of you that have watched my past videos might remember the main tagline on that video. Why did it come with a charcoal stick? Yeah, that was a strange set to be certain. But I think I might need to compare both of these sets just to see if the watercolors are actually the same, or if there's some sort of difference with them. I think they might be the same, but this will require scientific analysis. Something else that requires deep analysis: boba tea. I don't know why a flavored iced tea with what appears to be tadpoles floating around inside it is so freaking delicious, but it is. It's like a drink and a snack all in one. I love it. Since moving to Texas, I have dreadfully missed artisan coffee shops. seriously, if you go to Washington State, like every corner of every street practically has some sort of independent fancy pants coffee shop. I miss those because you could get some dang good coffee at those places. However, the discovery of boba tea has helped to fill the empty void in my heart. Post below, do you like boba tea at all? So far, I have yet to meet one that I haven't liked yet. So the perfect day really involves drinking boba tea while painting. Just make sure you don't rinse your brushes out in the tea. On a side note, I have actually drank my brush cleaning water before. Yeah. It didn't taste good at all, no. So on that note, that's all the time we've got for today's video. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And with all that being said, this is Silver Hyena, signing off. Stay creative, everybody. Bye!